will be with you when the sun rises. And also, welcome to Fix-The-Plotcast. My name is Mike Costello.
I'm John.
I'm Sam.
And today, we're going to talk about a movie that half of us didn't see. Well, 1/3 of us didn't watch the whole thing of. We're going to do 1995's The Indian in the Cupboard, directed by Frank Oz. Sam, what you think of this movie?
Hate it. It's terrible. I didn't watch all of it. That guy he was talking about was me.
Yeah.
I only saw, I think, 35 minutes in, maybe 38. I don't remember exactly.
Now, you had a good week to watch this movie.
Yeah.
We were supposed to record this on Friday, recording on Tuesday.
I tried 5 times. That was 38 minutes, was 5 times watching it. I kept shutting it off because I was getting too upset watching it. I don't like it.
Now, did you watch it from the start every time?
No. I picked it up where I left off. I would watch for 5-10 minutes. I'd get tired of it, and I would shut it off. And then it's been 3 days since I did that, so I haven't watched it since then. Yeah. I also didn't feel good, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, I watched it all.
Even if I felt good, I wouldn't have watched it.
No, I watched it all at I think 4 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, I didn't like it.
All right,
it doesn't hold up.
Sam's gonna eat some snacks.
Today we're not sponsored by ShopRite's Amish pretzel sticks. They're not sponsoring us yet, but we'll be on the lookout. We have a PO box. They could send us some.
We don't have a PO box.
We're working on it.
I'm not paid for a PO box.
I'll figure it out.
All right, so this movie, it's a movie I used to watch as a kid, but I didn't watch it because I liked it.
You watched it for the good-looking men?
I watched it straight up for that that Lightfoot, that sweet Lightfoot side ass. I would watch.
Half-naked Indians.
Yeah, lots of side ass on Lightfoot. Now this movie is about little boy. He's 9 years old. Now, he's 9 years old, but he acts like he's a 4-year-old. He's one of those. Or maybe I just
was
know.
He 9?
It was his 9th birthday. It starts out as his 9th birthday.
I'm sorry. He kind of reminds me of Caillou.
Yes.
This kid, like the same nervousing, like way of delivery of talking, and it's just he's very nervousing.
So he gets under your skin?
Yeah,
I didn't watch enough of it to understand if he was going to.
I just
didn't like him.
Yeah, I did not like this kid. I didn't like his name.
Yeah.
And it's very nervous to say his name.
Was it Omri?
Omri.
Yeah.
Omri. Omri.
That's a terrible
which
name.
It says here in IMDb that Omri is, if I remember right, hold on. I don't know if I'm talking away from the mic, sorry.
Is that not a Christian name? Omri?
It is. Omri means the Lord is my life.
Ooh.
And it's the name of a Hebrew king whose story is told in King 16, I King 16.
Who?
Told in I King 16.
Kings 1:16.
Kings 1:16. It says I King 16. I'm not good with the Bible. So
should get on that.
Now
never heard of it.
Next time.
Now that's what Omri means, and it's the lady who wrote the original Indian in the Cupboard book. That was her son's name, so she put it in the book. She would tell this story when she was doing like a nighttime story thing. So she made up this story.
So she put the kid in the movies, in the book, or the movie, whatever, so that her kid wouldn't be made fun out of anymore for a stupid name.
Yeah.
Don't worry, honey. They're not going to make fun of you anymore.
Boringest mother ever because of the story.
She's basically a boring and a not so successful J.K. Rowling's.
Not even close.
Yeah, no, not even. Now, the story starts off, this 9-year-old kid, Omri, it's his birthday.
Omri ain't no Dumbledore.
He gets his skateboard. He wanted the skateboard, got the skateboard. Dumbass brother comes in, finds a cupboard in the trash. I'm guessing it's a trash cupboard.
Here's a trash gift.
It's for little girls.
Here's a piece of shit.
Yeah. And the brother, which you guys didn't watch Mad Men. But
No,
the brother is Pete Campbell. One of the brothers is
Okay.
Pete Campbell
Yeah.
from Mad Men.
Okay.
So like I looked it up, like, oh, it's Pete Campbell. This is
Like
shitty.
the side hairdo.
He had the long
Yeah.
hair.
Is he the guy that's in the title thing for Mad Men when he's sitting on the couch? You see his back.
No.
and has,
No.
like, a cigarette and
No,
he's drinking.
that's John Hamm.
That's Don Draper.
Well, did he do that at least once?
Maybe. Did he sit on the couch and put his arm?
Did he sit on the couch, put his arm up, and look relaxed with a cigarette, and maybe?
I don't mind watching all of them again to find out.
All right, we're gonna go watch all of them. That would be much more fun than this.
You didn't like Mad Men when it came out. You never watched it.
I liked Mad Men. I didn't watch all of them. I wasn't very religiously watching it every week, but I do like it.
All right. So
Omri is in Mad Men.
no,
No,
the brother. The brother's name is what's the brother's
John
name?
Hamm.
No.
So
Hold
not
on,
John
I got
Hamm?
it. Give me a minute. What's his name?
Is he in the list?
His name is Gillen.
Gillian? Gillian?
No,
Gillum.
Gillon.
Greg.
I think they call him Gilly in this movie, or Gil or
Gilly.
something. Yeah, his real name is Vincent Kartheiser, and so he gives his
He
brother
never went anywhere.
some trash, and the mother's like, "Oh, I have keys for this because I'm a poor person. I collect shitty keys." Which I had a story which I think the mom's a burglar.
She has keys?
Because she collects all these keys. And that was one side part I don't want to get into right now. So they're looking through these keys, and Omri picks out the one key that's his great-grandmother's key. And the mother tells a story about when his grandmother was dying, and she wanted that key. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is
She wanted the key from her mother.
from her
great-grandmother.
her grandmother. And that was upsetting because there's got to be a better way to explain it other than I just wanted this key. Not like, my grandmother, this was in her hands when she died or something, some shit like that. I would have did that.
Well, since I watched only a little bit of this movie, I think it was great. I think they did the right thing. It really pushed the movie
It
along.
was going in a good direction.
I think it was great to that point.
It didn't fall apart at all.
No.
Now, when the kid is also at that same scene, the kid is reading his mom a story while the kid is going to sleep, which I found weird. It's the kid is reading the story and the mom's just like looking around. Like I'm pretty sure the mom.
She's trying to teach him how to read.
Yeah,
he's 9.
Okay, but he had trouble reading like a word or two. And
there was a couple words he was having trouble with.
I think it was like another backstory that they didn't really go into. Like he's having trouble reading or learning. Or
Maybe that was part of the backstory. Or maybe it was just at the time it was written to be like a 4 or 5-year-old, and then they changed it to a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's be honest. Omri did not look all there.
No.
Yeah, he looks like something was missing.
No, I likened him to. He had the same voice as in the kid in Bobby's World.
Yeah.
It was pretty much the same voice.
It was pretty much the same.
I don't want to even do it.
But I think.
And then go ahead.
I think maybe he's crazy, and maybe it's all in his head.
Yeah.
Maybe all is in his
that
head.
could have been a story. That could have been a plot that you could have.
No, not working on that one. I got a different one.
So he puts the Indian in this cupboard, locks it.
Yeah. How to get the Indian?
The what's his name? Patrick, his friend.
Yeah.
I don't want to be racist, but he is of Indian descent, of the Middle Eastern descent.
Yeah.
And
the Apu Indian.
Yeah.
From The Simpsons.
Yes.
He's eating curry.
Yeah.
That's how I explained it.
That's fine. Everybody eats curry.
Now he's also a piece of shit too because he stole that Indian, right?
Did he steal it?
I think he stole that Indian.
I don't know.
From the
there was a school. The school had like an Indian playset.
Yeah,
right.
It starts
so he
off
swiped
with
it
that.
from the school. Yes.
Also, these toys that they want to steal and shit. Like, all right, I stole you an Indian, so that's what I'd be like. This is the worst 9-year-old birthday of all time.
So I got a key.
No one was there.
No,
there was no one there.
This kid has no friends.
It was in the middle of the afternoon. And he went to go play in an alley.
But you know, But here's my thing. I think the real popular kid was the kid talking about JFK the whole time.
You didn't see it. You thought
Oh, I seen it in the school.
Yeah.
I thought about,
There
I
was
thought
like 5 times.
There was like 5 times the kid's like JFK. Like, you know what? Let's go to this kid. Why don't we have like 5 minutes on this kid?
So he got a key.
Yeah.
He got a shitty key.
He got a
He got
skateboard,
a-
which is what he wanted.
He got a bed bug ridden, infested cupboard.
Little
That the
closet.
mother was fine with.
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, put it right over here."
Yeah, you
Great.
cleaned? No, she asked if it was clean.
She did.
Yeah, she said,
Yeah,
you
but
clean this,
You're
right?
really gonna trust that kid on cleaning it?
No, I don't think I wouldn't.
And then he gets a stupid little Indian figurine from school.
And he was happy with it. You know what? This is like now kids wouldn't be happy with that. So
I don't even think back then.
95, you never know. Like this kid, he's in like the heart of Brooklyn or whatever he is. So he's cultured. He knows all that shit that's going. Like you see him walking down the street to the hardware store, and he's like in the hood.
Yeah.
In
So-
this nicest house in the hood.
In '94, I was 10. All right, let's say. around.
Yeah, it's
All right.
95. So let's say it's
I know
filmed
it
in
was 95.
94.
It was 94, whatever. It
Yeah.
was around mid '90s.
Yes.
I was 10. If somebody gave me a key, a cupboard, and a little Indian toy, I wouldn't talk to them again.
No.
I wouldn't let them in my house. I would tell my mother, "Get out." I would rather not have anything.
So
Give me
Don't give me nothing.
this would be like on the ID channel. Like first they gave me a thing. and
Yeah, and that turned me into a psychopath.
Yeah.
This is the fork in the road.
The key killer. He kills them with keys. That would be me.
then- so now he
I
wakes
dress up like an Indian and I kill people with keys.
now he locks the Indian in the cupboard, and then at night there was a scene that did not need to be there. It was Richard Jenkins, who plays his father,
Mhm.
comes in and just kisses him on the forehead and
Yeah.
then leaves.
Yeah, left. Like, oh, because to show he has a loving family.
That's
I
creepy.
guess. It is weird.
Well, as long as he got to putting in that skylight,
Yeah.
that's all that matters in his life.
Yeah.
Did he have a job?
I don't know.
I think he was just
His
fixing
job-
skylights.
His job was to do that skylight.
So
The mom's paid him.
in the morning, Omri hears the door knocking in the cupboard. Oh, Sam's eating snacks.
It's alright.
Let's hear it.
Keep going.
So Sam, not Sam,
I just dropped one.
Omri, I'll pick it up later. Omri opens up the little cupboard, and there's a little Indian man. And you know what? Omri doesn't have the surprise like I would have as a knight. I would shut it and throw the whole thing out the window.
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
the normal thing.
Yeah. I think that would be the normal reaction, to be scared of
Yeah.
the little man in your little cupboard now.
Yeah.
It's very frightening.
But he's also right, because, like, I kind of need to know what's going on. So that's what he's doing. Like, he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I didn't write down all the shit he said to him. But the little Indian man was scared. He was on a journey with his nephew. And his nephew was on a journey for his nephew to become a man.
Yeah.
And then he's in a cupboard all night.
Yeah, pretty much. But you know why it would scare me? Because I saw the movie, was it Cat's Eye? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay, with the little warrior guy.
Yeah.
And he fought the cat.
Mm-hmm.
He had the sword and it was scary.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it would freak me out, seeing a little guy, little Indian guy. It's kind of scary. Kind of the same thing. I don't know. That would freak me out and I would throw it. I'd probably kill him.
I'd probably think.
I'd probably step on him. I'd be afraid.
Well, the thing is, it's your toy. It was his toy.
I don't know that.
So maybe that's why he
It could be
wasn't really
witchcraft.
afraid.
Could be some kind of witch around.
I would think, what the fuck did Patrick give me?
So it's just the perfect combination of things that it's just shitty.
Yeah.
I hate this movie.
So now,
You're not allowed to hate it because you didn't see it all.
I didn't watch it.
No,
I
you're
don't
not
know.
allowed
I'm
to
never
say
gonna
you
watch
hated it or
It's
it was
horrible.
bad.
now my problem is, when I write these things down, I just write down words. So I wrote
I
down,
hope
Lightfoot alive, which his name is Little Bear in the movie. Someone got hurt, but I think Omri, he pokes him
Yeah, with a knife.
with a knife,
His knife, yeah.
but Omri loves this little Indian man. Like, he's still like, oh, what the fuck?
Well, he didn't really hurt
Telling
him.
him to step on him.
Yeah,
just murder him.
What the fuck?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You don't need to be around. I don't need you. I don't need your shit. Because as soon as the Indian came around, all Omri's getting is shit. He's got to get him stuff.
Yeah.
I need what did he need? He needs a bow and arrow. What do you want?
Yeah.
What else do you want?
He needed tools.
And then when he gave him the little house, oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
He gave him the little teepee.
And he loves husk.
Yeah.
Loves husk. What's husk?
Husk is
What is
dried
it?
up grass.
Oh, isn't husk like the corn?
yes.
Yeah, corn husk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
corn husk,
It's
right?
the
Okay.
stuff
Dried up
that-
grass. Why does
It's the little corn sealers.
He puts it on his wounds. He wipes his ass with it.
Mhm.
What else do you do with the husk?
He wipes his dick with it too.
He
I don't
he
know.
he makes husk women.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
He makes dolls.
I also wrote down twitching. Who is twitching?
Who was twitching?
I don't know. I don't know why I write these
What are you
things
talking
down and not
about?
explain it. So now,
You could have
They're
paused the movie
trying
like
to-
I did and just shut it off.
no, I didn't.
What did I just watch? Like, you have to go.
Now he keeps asking about, like, what is this, magic? And they're trying to tell you, yeah, it is magic. Now, what is the magic part? Is the magic in the cupboard? Or is the magic the key?
I don't know. Is it a combination of everything?
I think it's the key. I think the key is the main component of why it's magical.
Because figure somebody had the cupboard before, right?
Yeah.
And they threw it out.
Yeah.
Okay. The Indian was in the school.
Mm-hmm.
Like the key was the only thing that maybe might because it was her grandmother's.
Yeah.
Right.
It has significance.
So maybe it had significance. Or maybe it was all the combination of the three. But it wasn't the combination. It wasn't the Indian because he put anything else in there and it became alive.
Well, I think the key was, I think the grandma was like a whore witch.
What an horrors witches.
Yeah, she was like one of those witches in the movie Four Rooms. She was one of those kind of
Like a
horror.
Madonna witch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
Is there more like them?
It was
I
4.
forgot there was 4 other ones. I forgot who else was in it.
There. I don't know name. There was the
Wasn't
lady
Penelope?
from-
Was Penelope Ann Miller in that?
no there was Madonna. Then there was the girl from the.
There was a real cute one. Blonde.
Yeah,
Remember?
I don't remember her
There
name.
was a red haired one.
Okay, there was the one that was in the Charlie Sheen funny movies. It was like Naked Gun. What was it called again?
Oh,
Shot,
oh,
she was
yeah,
in it.
she
She was
was
in the
in
Hot
that.
Shot.
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
Italian.
She's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's pretty cool. She got pretty eyes.
she's the best.
That's 100%.
She was in Rain Man.
Yes, Rain Man.
There's there's a lot of people. Okay, so there's someone named Sammy Davis, Valeria Golino is the
Is
one
that
you're
the
talking.
blonde one?
Valeria Golino, yeah.
She's pretty.
Amanda D. Cadenet, Madonna, Ione Sky, and Lily Taylor,
You went too far.
and Alicia Witt.
You're just talking about. You're just naming names.
Why is the cast?
Because it's not. It's just top billing or something.
No, it's the first story. This is all people in the missing ingredients.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway,
Now,
Okay, there was the other one. No, there was the witch that they summoned. So
we
there's
should
5.
watch Four
altogether.
Rooms. That's a good movie.
I don't want to change that plot.
I don't. Yeah, there's too many.
Yeah, we could just watch that instead.
Okay, so now he wants to go outside. This little guy. Now he goes to school. Omri goes to school.
Can't wait to get back.
Yeah.
I'll only talk about the parts I know.
You can't wait.
in real definition.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on and on about. So he went to school.
Put on his
and he's
backpack.
there, right? He puts
Yeah.
on his backpack. He's running to school, right? So he gets to school and he's tapping his foot, and you could see.
He's like, I found, and
Yeah.
now he talks. And he's like, I found it. He does now. The JFK kid.
Yeah,
man,
so
is JFK is a great guy. It's like, and all the girls were
His
going after
mind
him.
was blown about JFK as soon as he found out about JFK.
Yeah, this
he
was.
had to talk about it.
And you know what? He got all the girlies. He was popular. He was like, he's like in like 3 years, he's gonna be like the guy that Omri is gonna hate.
Class president.
Yeah, 'cause he's already modeling after a president and the best one, JFK.
Why not?
All right, so this is a cool guy. Now, he goes to school. He tells this story about this Indian in the cupboard, and then next, Patrick's like, "What the fuck's going on?" I know
Something's
it's
up here.
yeah. He looks at it like it's that thing where he kneels over and you could see Patrick looking at him.
Like, what?
I was like, "Shit, yeah."
This sounds true, man. That's what he was like.
I gave him an Indian. He has a cupboard.
My name's Patrick.
Yes. So now Patrick's a fuckboy in this whole movie. He tries to fuck over everything. Alright? Did you see the parts where Patrick was trying to fuck over people? You didn't
What
see those
part?
parts?
Keep going. And
Okay.
maybe I'll remember. I don't remember.
Drink my water first. Alright. So, Now, we didn't get to. I passed the part where, he puts like a whole bunch of toys, which is the thing I would do.
Yeah, that's what I would want. That's the movie I want to see.
As soon as he puts Little Bear to sleep.
Yeah.
Littlefoot, Bigfoot.
The name movie is Little Bear, and his name is Lightfoot.
Okay. So he puts him to sleep.
Yeah.
But he's not really sleeping, so he's peeking out at Omri.
Yeah.
And Omri,
it's like, I'm gonna get.
Like, oh shit. Is this for real? Let's check this out.
I'm gonna get my Klingon toy.
Oh, because before that,
toy.
remember when he came back? When he came back, he went to open the cupboard, but the toy was a toy again.
Yeah.
The Indian was a toy again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he got all.
He was all upset.
Yeah.
And then he did it again.
He did it again. So now he wants to see, is this for real?
Mm-hmm.
So he does it with a bunch of toys. He puts in like a Darth Vader. I remember a T-Rex.
Yeah, T-Rex.
What else? RoboCop.
There was a Star Trek guy. I don't know. I'm not too big. Yeah, there was a guy. He was like a Klingon, but not a Klingon.
Okay.
Now I was reading. George Lucas let him have the likeness of Darth Vader for free because he played Yoda.
Well,
Frank Oz. Frank Oz was
Frank
Yoda.
Oz, the director.
Yeah,
played Yoda.
That's a little Easter egg.
Yeah. So that's like the thing, like, he let him have the rights to use Darth Vader in a movie.
And that would be the movie I want to see.
Yeah.
Those four toys just battling
Why
out.
wasn't that a part of it? Why couldn't that have been...
Oh, let me keep this boring Indian.
Alright, so, okay, now, all the toys you guys had and all the toys I had, you gotta get one to make real.
I got it.
Alright.
Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate
Warrior action
figure. A little tiny Ultimate
Warrior.
You want a little tiny coked up wrestler running around all day.
But I because I had that quick. Like that was the one toy I went to.
John, you gotta go get us Coke. That's all the time. That's
he's just snarling.
He just wants Coke. He's running around and kicks your little toe. And this at night when you're sleeping.
He wants Coke and a steak.
See, that'd be the one toy. I want it.
Top of the rope!
It's better than the Indian.
And he drinks out of a little dog bowl, too. He likes it.
Okay. So
All right,
you have Ultimate Warrior.
Sam.
Alright, John has Ultimate Warrior. If I had a toy... skip me for now, you go ahead.
Alright, my favorite action...
I had a lot of toys.
I think you guys know. My favorite action figure growing up was...
Jeff Goldblum.
No, not Jeff Goldblum. Not Jeff Goldblum from Batman Park. It was...
No, Independence Day, Jeff Goldblum.
No. Jeff, no. It was Bill Pullman.
Oh, you had Bill Pullman action figure.
Bill Pullman in Independence Day as the president. In his... he wasn't president. He was in his... flight suit.
Jet fighter suit?
Yeah, it was in a jet fighter suit. And that was the toy I played with most as a kid.
Because it was so generic, it could have been anybody.
Yeah, it was like I could make up any story. Because I never had a full set of toys. I always had like a bunch of little toys. Because I would go once a week with $10 to Toys R Us, and I could buy something with $10. So yeah, that was one thing I bought.
Alright, the toy I would pick to actually become real. I guess I'll go with my favorite toy, which was Egon from the Ghostbusters.
Okay.
I would pick a real life Egon because I went everywhere with him.
Yeah, but that's just as boring as the.
It's just as boring.
Yeah, it's just as boring as the Indian. Maybe Bill Pullman is a little more funner than your Egon.
Egon is pretty cool.
Well, Egon would probably try to calculate what the hell's going on.
Yeah, he might help me.
Yeah.
And you know what? He might have a crisis, like a breakdown.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't know what's going on, and trying to figure out and shit. Maybe I wouldn't pick Egon. All right, let's pick something else then.
We don't have a lot of time.
Don't worry, we're gonna have a lot of time.
Let's see. Who can I pick? Maybe a toy from Dick Tracy.
Which
I would pick Flat Top from Dick Tracy.
Okay, Flat Top. Alright.
He had a green or a purple suit. I don't remember. He would fit in right today with people today.
So now the guy wants to go outside. The little Indian man wants to go outside and hang out, and he wants to get sticks to make a teepee house. And
is that what he was doing outside?
Yeah, he wanted to get sticks so he could make a house that he was already supplied with a house.
He had a whole cupboard to himself.
The kid had a house and he made one out of it. He just locked it and like, oh, it's a full functioning house. Like I would live in that house. And then
the kid had The kid had a teepee toy,
Yeah, the teepee.
but he didn't have another Indian toy?
No.
The guy gave him an Indian toy, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't have
No, he had
another
teepee.
Indian toy?
Yep.
How
And
would
his,
he have the teepee?
no, and his brother had Steve Coogan. He went to now. The reason why he got Steve Coogan was because the other guy got what was that? The Indian guy got hurt.
Got hurt by the bird.
You're skipping
By a bird. Yeah, by a bird. Right?
When he was
No.
outside, he was gathering the stuff.
Yeah, and he got hurt by a bird.
Got hurt by a bird.
So he wanted husks.
Didn't he do? Okay, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got hit by the bird. Whatever. I actually honestly
They didn't show what happened, really.
Honestly, I was looking at my phone while it was going on, so I don't really know what happened. I know he got hurt. He comes back inside asking for her husks, and the kid's like, "Don't know what the fuck husks are." Wait a minute,
he goes and gets a medic toy.
Yeah, Pete Campbell
Like
from
a
Mad Men has
World War II.
I guess some army figures and finds the army medic guy,
Played by Steve Coogan.
who is this is the second time he's played a little action
Yeah.
figure man.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
in the
was
Night
it
Museum.
Night Museum?
He
Yeah.
played him twice in 3 times, I think, in Night Museum.
But
That's
this is
his
the
industry.
first. This is his first time, though.
This was his first.
Yes.
This is like his introduction to American.
Like when he went to go audition for the role in Night Museum, he's like, "Listen, I know my.
I know how this works. I know how green screen
I got
works.
this down. Don't worry about it."
Yeah. So now the guy helps him out, and he's like, "All right, now." He also to make to get him a tool, he steals an axe from an armored guy.
Yeah, so
From
that
an
was
armored man. The guy's like, "What the fuck?"
I was very confused.
I don't blame him.
There should be a whole movie of just confused toys coming to life. Just
Like what
quick
happened?
shots.
What happened before?
when they went back,
and
like,
they blanked out.
yeah,
Like,
because they have a whole life, a whole
Yeah.
other life in another dimension or something.
yeah.
So like for a split second they're gone, and he's like, "I have no axe. What happened? Like, what's going on?"
He was probably in battle because he's on a pose. He has a pose, and next thing he has no axe, so he's dead.
That's
Kid-
it. He's done. He's done for.
He killed 2 people so far.
He's
Yeah.
murdered.
No, we didn't kill the Indian guy, the old Indian man.
All right, so Steve Coogan helps him
Yeah,
because he tells him, Omri tells him it was just a dream.
yeah.
You're just having a dream. I need help with this guy you're dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh, this is a pretty
Now,
real dream."
I wrote down Steve Coogan. I wrote down PDG. I don't know what PDG stands for. I don't know. Sorry, really sorry. While I'm doing this, I don't like pausing the movie and then writing down.
What
like
is
to go through it.
PDG?
I don't know. Well, we'll find out later. So now Patrick knows what's going on.
You don't know how to take notes.
No,
You don't know at all.
I really don't. While this is going on, while I'm doing this, I'm thinking, oh, this is a good plot. So I put down stuff here. Like I put down mother's a burglar. Grandma was a witch. Then I had a story about the cupboard. Then I had a whole story about how I think this movie is really about a kid learning how to jerk off. Because now this kid.
What?
Okay, here's why. All right, now, in the parents' perspective,
Yeah.
okay, he keeps hiding the little Indian. So when they open the door, he's like, don't know what the fuck's going on.
So you think the little Indian is a metaphor?
Yeah.
He's playing with his little Indian.
Yeah. So now Patrick finds out too, and he's like, I want to play we gotta play with these Indians.
It's like a 9-year-old American Pie movie.
Yeah, and then they.
Oh.
And then they stay up all day watching Motley Crue videos. Like
Hey man, it's time to play with our Indians.
No, picture like okay, and then there's the one part where he's going.
You got your cowboy? Yeah, I got my cowboy.
There's a part too where he's walking real slowly into the school. It's like, what did you do last night? That's why I'm with the mother. What did you guys get into?
No.
You didn't get into
Okay, you didn't
okay.
get that.
You never seen this movie ever?
I have. I just don't remember.
All right.
And I don't like it. I didn't like it then either.
All right. So now, the brothers find the little house that the Indian man made, Little Bear, and the brothers are looking at it, and then the brother, as an insult, calls Omri a Beavis.
A Beavis?
A Beavis.
Okay.
Like Beavis and Butthead.
Butthead.
Yeah, well, that was a cool thing at the time.
Mm.
It's like maybe 2 years afterwards of Beavis and Butthead.
No, I think Beavis and Butthead was on at the time, 94, when they filmed it.
I mean, that's the 92.
92 to 94, maybe, somewhere around there.
So
with television, maybe 91.
yeah, so he called the kid Beavis. That's an outdated thing.
There's a lot outdated.
There's lots of outdated stuff
Very.
going on here. The brothers have a rat pet, and that's in a ball.
Yeah.
He,
Hamster or
he
whatever,
kicks
something.
the ball. It's a rat.
Is it a rat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a fun thing.
Yeah. So he kicks the rat, and then Patrick is like he wants to come over, and then they see the kids playing. The brothers playing with the house, and then they kick the brothers out because they're fuck boys. And then Patrick's like, I know what the fuck's going on. I have a cowboy for you, Indian. He got the cowboy for the Indian, right? And then Patrick puts the cowboy in the cupboard, opens it, and then Omri's really mad because he screams at him. And the cowboy shoots. The cowboy shot him. Shot Patrick. And okay, it's a little gun. It doesn't shoot, but don't you go? Oh, you know what? This is not good.
It's not.
Let's put it back in the cupboard.
Not even let's put it back in the cupboard. Let's
get
get
him
rid
outta
of
here.
these guys. These are men that have feelings, which he does say in the movie. Like,
Why did they play with this Indian so long? Why did they need him? They don't need him.
no,
He didn't need him at all. At all.
See, this movie meant nothing.
It's nothing.
No.
It's just shit.
it wasn't like the kid was depressed and he needed someone to
No,
help
the kid had
guide.
friends.
Kid had his friend.
Because then you're talking about like Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah,
The Indian didn't do nothing, from what I remember, and he didn't do nothing for the Indian, really.
no,
They don't learn from each other.
no.
It's shit.
It's a
It's
shitty
just,
movie.
it really is garbage. I know I said it before about
Yeah.
other movies. This movie's shit. I didn't want
Yeah.
to watch it. It's terrible.
Now Patrick gets shot in the face
Mhm.
too.
Yeah, you got shot in the
Yeah, he got shot in the
Right in the
face.
face.
Yeah.
You think that's another metaphor?
Yeah, exactly.
by Omri's Indian?
Yeah.
Cowboy.
No, the cowboy shot.
Cowboys,
He
yeah.
gets shot in the face. He gets called a cow pie.
Uh-huh.
And then he gets called an he get called an Indian lover too,
Yeah.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Yikes.
because the cowboy sees the Indian and he's mad because there's an Indian in the room.
Cowboys don't like Indians.
Yeah, but that's what Patrick wanted to do. Let's put them together, Cowboys versus Indians.
Okay, now what was the actor that played the cowboy? Because he's in everything.
Yeah,
that I ever
that's
saw. What's his real name?
Wait a minute. I know.
Because I know I've seen him in movies, but then I don't know what
yeah.
I've seen him in.
Hold on, I'm still on
And-
forums.
We're looking it up.
Because
It's not Liev Schreiber.
No,
No.
not at all.
he was in like a ton of movies.
David Keith,
Okay,
Click
what
on
was his top
click
bill?
on
What
his-
was the top movie he was in?
click on
top
his-
billed on IMDb.
Oh, he's in
An
the
officer-
Richard Gere movie.
Officer
Officer
and the
Gentleman,
Gentleman.
yeah.
Yes.
He's
Okay.
in, U-571.
Okay.
He's in a lot of war movies. He was born 1954.
Wait, why isn't Indian in the cupboard on the top of that list there?
What, hit Boone?
Yeah,
Boo-
why
Boone?
isn't it there at the top there? It should be right at the top, behind enemy lines. And U-571, it should be right up there.
Well, Boohoo Boone, he's called that because he cries a lot. He's emotional. So,
So they picked the perfect Indian.
yeah. So now, Patrick wants his Indian.
You guys did not talk about the other Indian.
We didn't?
No, you guys didn't talk about the other Indian.
You skipped right over
Did
it.
You skipped over it.
I
They
must
bring
have.
another Indian back. I guess for
Why
the bow and
did they?
arrow. For the bow and arrow.
Yeah. He
With the
needs
cover.
tools.
Yeah.
He needs tools, so he gets a bow and arrow from the same way they got the
He
axe.
just
Yeah.
all he wants to do is get his. He doesn't care about this Indian. All
No.
he wants to do is just get the.
Same thing as the knight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
so
thing
he
going
goes,
on.
does it, and then next you know, you hear, and it's old man
He's like,
Indian,
oh, no.
and he dies.
And then little
Rightfully so.
Little Bill.
Little bear.
And Little Bill runs up to him and just pronounces him dead in a second.
Yeah.
Just runs up, dead. He's dead.
Is it Little Bear a show too?
Little Bear's a show. Little Bill's a
Bill's
show.
Yeah, Little Bear and Little Bill.
Both are on Bill Cosby, I think.
Little Wayne is a rapper.
Little Kim is a rapper too. Queen
Mm.
Bee, don't
Little-
forget her.
Little Kim. All right, so now, so there's murder involved right now. So not murder because he did it himself. I guess it was just a heart attack or a shot.
He brought him back.
He was.
It's his fault.
So now he has to do a ritual Indian burial thing. Did he do a song or something? I don't remember. Burying him.
Here's where you guys
They
are
buried
on
him
your own.
outside. Oh,
That's
that's
where
where
you guys are on your
It's
own. I
always,
haven't seen past this part.
It was too emotional for Sam.
I couldn't.
Get out.
I really felt bad for that guy.
They
He
buried
was
him outside in the lawn when he went to get the tools, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Whatever.
Okay. Now, I don't remember much of this movie. As I said, it was 4:00 in the morning, and I think I was doing fantasy drafts. So this is going to be very hazy.
Did anybody give a shit?
No one gives
Now
a shit.
also during this time, Little Bear understands that he's alone and he wants a wife. So now
another metaphor that you could throw into your story.
So
My little.
I'm tired of all these boys. I'm tired of all these boys. Give me a woman.
My little Indian needs a woman.
now Patrick wants his cowboy next day at school. So now Little Bear, Omri wants to take him, put him in his little knapsack thing or his little
And take him to school.
belt thing. What's it called? A fanny pack. So he gets a fanny pack, puts him in there, but like Little Bear wants to come too because it's not fair. Which, you know, I would tell him, shut the fuck up, make your shit. I'm gonna just give this guy. Yeah, you don't like this guy. Why do you want to be in a fanny pack with him?
Doesn't make sense.
So he's walking really slowly in school, and then
Hold on, wait. Okay, here's what I thought about this.
What?
If they were worried about hurting them,
Yeah.
why didn't they put the fanny pack in the backpack? And it would have been more stable instead of putting it in a fanny pack in front of them so they can't walk.
Why make Indians and make them real? Why do anything?
Why not just lock it up, throw it in the garbage,
Yeah,
and go and be a regular little boy, not mess around with little Indian lives?
Or just wondering your whole life, what was that all about?
What did I do?
So, now him and Patrick have a fight while it's going on because Patrick wants to show people the Indian and the cowboy, and while it looks very weird to the other teacher because the teacher's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And it's like, and then Omri's like, don't show him, and then Patrick's like, I could show you.
Oh, there
I'll
we go.
show you.
There we go.
I'll show you. Look at this.
It's a little meltdown.
So now, open up. So now they're just toys. They're saying they're just toys, and now Omri keeps saying in the knapsack into Patrick's dick. They're plastic. They're just plastic. And then they open it up, and the guys are pretending they're plastic.
You know how
Yeah.
little kids yell at their plastic to each other's dicks.
Yeah.
You know when you're 10. Back
Okay.
in school.
So now, I don't know what I wrote. Key's missing. Oh, the key went missing because they had to move the cupboard first. Oh, the cupboard went missing. They didn't know what happened because the brothers took the cupboard.
Why did the cupboard?
Because he realized that he took his toy soldiers.
So he took
And
his
it was not
cupboard
stuff
from-
in the room.
No,
So
the
the
rat
brother-
ball.
The rat ball.
Took the
whatever.
rat ball. Yeah.
So the brother took the
The
cupboard,
cupboard.
the garbage cupboard.
Yeah.
I wonder if you were to take if he was to take one of his mom's toys, let's say.
Yeah.
And put it in there. Would
I
that
was
turn
thinking the
real?
same thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. So
Just swap it around.
so anyway, when that
That's what I was
happens,
thinking too. Just like, fuck that.
so now when that happens, when they miss,
Give me your patch.
when they take, all right, when they come on, let's grow up. All right, when they take,
Stop the cupboard!
when the brothers take the cupboard, the key goes missing. They don't know where the key is. So now the guys are stuck because Omri at the school took a little woman Indian, and she was smoking hot. And he's like, I got your wife.
Was the Indian
And
girl nice? She pretty?
They
never
did it.
did it.
They never did it?
No.
So the thing is, they want to bring the cowboy guy back. Cowboy guy wants to go back. The Indian guy wants to go back. And they say, listen, I got your wife. And he's like, okay, all right. But now the key's missing.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't lock the door to make it magical. All right. So now they're trying to figure out what to do. And they realize they're stuck there now. Patrick.
Okay, yeah.
No, not Patrick.
Little,
Little Bear and
Little
Boone.
Bill and
Little Bear and Boone stuck.
Little Bear and Boone.
Yeah. So now it's Patrick wants to spend the night, and
The whole
decide.
family leaves.
No, they're there.
No, they left.
No, they're there.
Because I
they're
don't
there.
think so. Are they there?
they're
I think the mother and father left. But whatever.
whatever. What they decide to do is they stay up all night and they watch Motley Crue videos. They watch Girls, Girls, Girls by Motley Crue.
Because that's what you do.
Because that's
Yeah,
you
it's-
watch a 10-year-old video.
It was the 90s.
Yeah.
I don't think MTV played Motley Crue.
Sure.
Girls, Girls, Girls.
Yeah. Why
And
not?
then they change this. It's not appropriate. So all right, so now they change it, and then it's they play a cowboy and Indian movie, and the cowboy guy's like going crazy. He's like shooting at the Indians, pretend shooting, and then Little Bear's upset, and he's trying to shoot him too, and then he turns around and shoots the cowboy guy in the heart.
Yeah, the Indian was having like
PST.
I guess,
yeah.
he was having like I guess
PSTD.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah.
But there it's like Battle of Wounded Knee
Yeah.
flashbacks. Indian jokes.
Nice. Here we go.
So
Also with his stand-up 5 minutes stand-up comedian set about Indian jokes.
so
I got
now they're
3
trying
more
to
jokes.
now they're trying to figure out what's going on. Now the little bear feels bad because he hurt his friend because they became friends at the before that, and he was sorry. And then he takes the thing out and he's gonna do like some type of Indian chant for the whole
Indian,
night. I don't remember what he did. Did he do Indian chant?
I don't know. He needs us.
He did something. He needed Huss, but they couldn't get the little. They couldn't get Steve Coogan because they couldn't lock the door and make him live.
Okay.
So now he's like, "Listen, I'm gonna take care of him for the whole night." While they're doing that, it's like, "All right, one of us gotta watch the Indian and the cowboy guy." So Patrick goes, "You do it first. I'll give you $1 million." And he's like, "Fuck, yeah, shit, I'll watch these fuckers."
That happened?
Yeah,
I was going fancy.
That happened?
like, yeah, that's a good. But it wasn't like that. It was like, "I'll give you $1 million." Okay,
Okay.
and then Patrick goes to sleep. All right. Which I'm gonna do next time. Like next time something happens, like someone needs me, or like I need some. Listen, you know something? $1 million. Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go sleep.
All right.
So now, the mother comes in. Now I also think that Patrick likes the mom.
That's why he comes around.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mom's very boring. But I think Patrick, because that's like in Patrick's culture, that's like very exotic to him. Boring white ladies.
Comes up with boring stories.
Yeah.
Collects keys.
She comes in, she's like, "Guys, good night. Oh, and by the way, your fuckface brother's rat is missing, and it's the rat went into the floorboards. So if you hear anything, it's the rat." So I'm like, "Oh shit, the rat's loose." Now, Omri goes to get something, and he sees the key in the floorboard, underneath the floorboard, and he's like, "Go get it." He's telling the Indian, he's trying to get it, he can't get it. The Indian guy's like, "I'll get it." All right, so all right, go ahead, but watch it. There's a big rat. So he gets to the thing, and the rat almost kills him. The rat jumps out, but they catch it.
Well, the Indian should be doing it because number one, the Indian wants to go back, or he wants a wife. The cowboy guy's hurt, so who else is going to do it?
They're getting it. Yeah, well, he needs it so that way they could get Steve Coogan back.
Yeah.
All right. So now Steve Coogan comes back. When the Indian's in the floorboard, the Omri's like, "Oh, why can't he come? Why can't he come?" Meaning because he gets lost for a minute. So I thought that was funny.
That adds it to your story.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
That's the night that Omri has trouble with his little Indian.
So now they're now they're like, "You know what? This is too dangerous. You guys are going back home. You guys can't be here because you guys are getting hurt. Makes no sense."
But they did get the key.
They got the key. Yeah.
Okay, and then they bring back Steve Coogan.
Yeah.
You said this part.
I already said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was doing a fantasy football draft while you were talking
Sorry.
about it.
And then he's like, "You know what? Don't give me a wife because she probably has a family. Leave her alone. I'm meant to be alone forever."
Very deep for a children's movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to take the married
So
woman to my
now
family.
She's soiled. I don't want her. That's what we pretty much did.
What else happened? Yeah, no wife for Little Bear. I put down. Now at them in the morning, Little Bear does his little Indian song, and he starts. The other cowboy guy starts doing his dances or whatever he was doing. I don't know.
Is that what you do in the morning?
Yeah. And it's like, oh man, we're going home, and they're talking about what they're gonna do when they go home, and then Little Bear's like, well, I'm gonna be on my journey with my nephew, and he tells Omri like, I wish you were my nephew, and he puts some type of shit in the sand, like sand on the fire that they have, and then next thing you know, Omri's transport, Omri has a vision of Little Bear being tall.
Oh, you think that what that was?
Yeah, what do you think it was?
I thought so. He put like the
So
kindling
Omri-
on the fire.
So
Yeah.
Omri gave him a hallucinogenic drug.
Yeah,
The
that's what,
Indian
the
guy.
Indian. That's what that
The
was.
Indian gave him a hallucinogenic drug.
I don't think it was hallucinogenic. I think he just had a vision.
That's what they used to do when they had visions. They used to give each other drugs. They used to burn drugs and then they would have visions.
I think he made him. Made him have the vision so Omri could do stuff to
I
him.
didn't think about that.
Because
I thought it was just like yeah.
I
Yeah,
want to
man.
be like, I'm the tall one now, motherfucker. All right, so that's what happens. They send him back home, and then Omri starts telling his story about what happened to Little Bear in class. And the next thing you know, the JFK
Yeah,
kid
it ended
starts talking.
perfectly.
Yeah,
And it ended
on the-
JFK kid.
and Omri doesn't give a shit. He's just staring. Next, the JFK kid's getting swimming in it.
Swimming in it.
Yeah. All right. So now that's how the movie ends.
Great story, chump. Let's hear about our president, JFK.
Now we talked about this movie. Do you guys? Who wants to start? Because I did not fix the plot of this movie.
Okay.
I had some like I told you guys before. I had some plot ideas to change, but I came up with something else.
All right, I'm gonna go first.
Go.
Okay.
Not hurry up. Go ahead.
I know it's gonna be very quick.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to change this movie from a children's movie to like a college artsy movie, black and white movie.
Okay.
All right. Starts out with Omri. He gets it's black and white.
Okay.
Gets the cupboard. Gets the key from the mother. All that kind of stuff. Oh, and it's silent. It's a silent movie.
Okay.
I
Alright,
want
so
the
the movie's
vision from
silent, it's black and white,
Yeah.
and it's an artsy film
Yeah.
project.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Omri, puts the Indian in the cupboard. He puts Darth Vader in the cupboard. Sees them coming back alive. Now his family is. I made his family Jewish in the movie,
Okay, his family's
and
Jewish.
in the other in this pod, he's Jew. He's Jewish.
Okay. Omri's family is Jewish.
Yes.
Okay.
He finds a little toy of Hitler,
A little Hitler toy.
a little Hitler toy.
Why would the Jews have a Hitler toy?
He bought it. He found it.
He found it. What year is this?
Now
Okay,
it's
so
back
down
that
times.
year.
Okay.
That the time that this movie was
95, around 95.
Okay.
Mid-90s.
finds a Hitler toy. Now he has an idea. If he brings Hitler,
Could Hitler be played by David Keith?
yes.
Wouldn't be bad.
Well, I'll
I'm
take
looking
it.
at him now. It's not so bad.
No, he's good.
It's alright. Little mustache. Side hairdo. Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, gets Hitler. Okay, now from what I understood, okay, see he interrupts the time continuum
Yeah, because
whenever he takes somebody back.
yeah, Hitler's doing something, and then he gets transported
Yeah, so he
into
gets
the cupboard.
So now, okay, so what he's gonna do is he's gonna bring Hitler alive and then kill him.
Oh, okay.
Hitler
Then send him
disappears
back.
from whatever he's about to do.
Everything.
This is Hitler before he did anything.
How
Right
does
when he
know
kills
had
him.
a toy from
But
that?
wait, could there be like Hitler going? Pressure.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So Hitler's little tiny Hitler.
Yeah,
is
little
mad
tiny
at the
Hitler.
kid.
Right when he crushes him, he just crushes
No,
him about himself.
You the Jew?
He gets transported back to Poland. He never came to America because his grandfather and grandmother left
Oh,
Germany before Hitler's reign
Okay.
Okay.
to America.
So now he's still in Poland.
Now he's still in Poland.
Okay.
It ends. I don't have nothing else for this. That's the only thing I
Okay,
came up
so
with.
his life became better, or is it worse?
A little shittier.
It's shittier.
A little shittier.
So even
He
though he
doesn't have
helped
a
the
to-
world,
Now he doesn't have a toy.
well, you know, you can make it. You can
Now
make
he doesn't have one toy.
You know, you can make it. You can make it like his family was like crazy, super rich, and he had everything in the world before this. And then after he fixed the world, now he's living in shit in Poland.
Sure.
So is this
Yeah,
pro?
like that.
So is this
That'll add to your black and white, sad kind of
Yeah.
college
Sure.
film.
I don't
story.
care. I don't
So
care.
is
I want
this-
to be over with this movie.
is this a pro Holocaust movie?
Yes,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay, if anybody's seen 11/22/63,
Yeah.
I've ever seen that where they killed JFK.
Yeah.
You just
To
will.
bring up JFK.
You
I
just
never
ruined
seen
it.
it, but go ahead.
Nothing happened. He saves JFK's life. He goes back, and the world is
The
shit.
world is worse.
Because
It's-
he wanted to stop war, right?
Yeah. So whatever happened, and America is shit, and everything like that. So he went back in time, left.
Well, the thing was, JFK had a full presidency term, and he really didn't do anything. And then the guy after him was he's a real guy. He was from Mississippi, and he was a racist. So they say like in that timeline, he becomes the president and ruins the world.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm getting at. I know it's not that great, but it's the only thing I can think of something I would see.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little Hitler like shaking his
It's
fist.
not bad. I don't know.
It's
if
That's
not
something I would see. I
silent.
want it black and white. I want it
don't know if
silent.
I think it's more like Schindler's List, black and white kind of film going on there like that. I don't know. That's what I think anyway.
I don't care. I want us to be over with.
I'm recording. I'm making a. Instagram has stories now, and I'm making a story.
All right.
Sam, go ahead.
Here's my story that I got from this. Up to the point that I watched it from was where the other Indian died, the chief or whoever it was, he died. Okay?
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, instead of Indians, let's do away with all that. I don't care for that. I don't really care about that whole storyline with the Indians and the cowboys. It's stupid. It's dumb. I think he goes and he gets the cupboard, and on the way home he finds like himself. He finds like a little store. He goes in and he finds like a little toy of like let's say like an Arab Muslim guy.
Yeah.
He brings him back. All right. Puts him in the cupboard. Opens it up the next day, and he opens it up to find like a little ISIS terrorist guy. All right, and he calls jihad against Omri, and now he runs out and he escapes from the cupboard, and now he goes around torturing Omri all day and Patrick, making little bombs and things and blowing things up.
But it doesn't really hurt them. It's more of a pest.
No, it's a pesty thing.
Yes.
They're not big explosions. It's like like little firecracker explosions. Things like that.
But Omri's such a pussy that he has to. Yeah.
He just lets it go. So in my mind, it's more of a comedy.
Okay.
The little
And-
extremist.
But the thing is, does he turn Patrick into an ISIS?
Yeah. He talks to him
Into
at
an
night.
ISIS soldier?
Yeah, Patrick
Yeah.
comes to visit, and Omri doesn't understand why Patrick's coming to visit and staying over at night when they go to sleep.
Okay.
And like he gets a full night of rest, but Patrick is like all tired and groggy, and he's all nervous because Patrick stays up all night talking to the little ISIS guy in the cupboard,
Yeah.
and he fills his head up with ideas and like brainwashes him into trying to maybe carry out a big plan, but it
Okay.
doesn't work because they're little kids. It's shitty.
So, would it be called the little extremist? in the
Yeah,
cupboard?
something like
Yeah.
that. The little ISIS.
Little ISIS in the cupboard.
Little ISIS in the cupboard. A little ISIS in the cupboard.
Mine would be my Führer in the cupboard.
Alright. No,
That's my story.
that's not bad. Alright. I did not change the plot. I made a sequel. Alright?
Sequel.
Yeah, the sequel is called The Indian in the Cupboard 2, Patrick's Debt.
Debt, like DEBT.
Yeah,
Debt. Like
debt.
he owes something.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. It's present day, 2016. It's 21 years after Omri. I'm sorry. I should wrote that. I wrote all this down.
So
This
you
is a
gotta
story,
read. All right, we're gonna have
and
a
I'll
story now.
talk about it during
Okay.
it. So, present day, 2016. 21 years after Omri and Patrick discovered the magic of the cupboard, we find out that Omri has never used the cupboard since, and he hasn't used it since all that. And he hid it someplace.
Okay, so it's never used again, and he hid it away.
He hid it somewhere in his house.
Okay.
All right. Patrick, now 30. Patrick's the Indian guy, or the Middle Eastern guy, sorry. Now 30, has not seen Omri since those days because he moved in with his father in upstate. Now I had a little thing where you never see Patrick's father, so I'm thinking he's like a divorcee, and
Maybe he has a different life.
well,
kind of
I
thing.
think that they're going through a divorce. He won the custody over Patrick, and now Patrick has to live with him upstate New York.
Okay, so he took Patrick away.
Yeah.
That's in your story.
Yeah, now he's a somewhat successful lawyer at his father's law firm.
Okay.
All right, he has a wife and he has a kid on the way, and he has a nice house, etc.
So Patrick did well.
Yeah, doing good. Next year, someone's knocking on the door. Patrick's wife answers it, and it's Omri, and he's crying like in the rain. He's like, "Is Patrick home?" And then
As soon as they open the door, he's crying.
It's like, "Where's Patrick?" And I was like, "Who are you?" "Where's Patrick?" Like he's like, so
okay.
like
He has a bit of a breakdown.
yeah. So now Patrick goes, "What's going on?" Like, "Patrick, you remember?" Like, "Yeah, Omri, what's up?" So now you go inside. They start talking. Now you find out that hold on, I wrote down here, knock on the door, Patrick, blah, 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 Omri's crying, Patsy's going on, instantly knows. They start talking about what's been going on since 1995. And then after Pat moved away, Omri's father died trying to install a skylight.
Died?
Yeah. He
From
fell
the
out.
stress on the job.
No, he fell out of the ceiling.
He fell out of a ceiling.
He fell off
died.
the ceiling,
Okay.
died.
Could they, when they talk about the 1995 thing, could they have a name for it? Like a secret code name for it?
What, like
Like-
the cupboard days?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
remember the cupboard?
Yeah.
Or something like that. They don't say, like, remember 1995.
Yeah.
Because I bet you something else happened in 95 for them.
Now, that happened. Father's dead.
Aubrey had that great birthday.
The father's dead. Now, listen. Father's dead. And the mother couldn't pay for the house or anything. The mother, she moves to a different part of, like, the bad part of New York.
This is terrible. for
Listen.
Aubrey.
Listen, she lives in the bad part of New York, and she starts dating a junkie. She dates a junkie. She becomes a prostitute, and his brothers they left, and they became tattoo sideshow freaks.
Okay.
All right.
They're in the
Now,
circus.
yeah. Now
basically.
Omri's stepfather, which did the mother married the junkie, and Omri's stepfather starts abusing him, and when he's 18, he leaves and he starts riding the rails. All right.
That's a good
Yeah. After 12 years of being on the rails and being tortured and doing shitty jobs, Patrick remembers, and it's like, "You remember that promise you made me, Pat?" No, Omri.
now it goes back. Now you're
Omri.
at where
Yeah, now it's present
Omri's
day.
in Patrick's house.
Yeah, they remember Omri. Remember you made me a promise, and he remembers he asks if he remembers it, and Pat's like, "Yeah, I remember we're watching TV, with Boone and Little Bear, and it doesn't really remember anything else." It's like, "You remember, I had to watch them first, not you. I watched them overnight."
You know what'd be great, like in Yas's story before, on the last one we did?
What?
If it's thunderstorming
Yeah.
outside, and they
Yeah.
have maybe like a glass of scotch.
Well, I said it's raining.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said it was raining?
I said it's
Okay,
raining
and
outside.
Sorry, so for dramatic
Like, you
effect.
remember?
And he's wet.
Yeah, I want
Omri's
Omri.
wet.
I want.
Patrick's dry.
Yeah. Now in this movie, I think like Omri is the what's his name? The guy who played Lex Luthor just now,
Oh,
and who's
Name again.
why am I forgetting his name? Anyway, he's that guy. Find out his name. And so now, like, "You remember? I had to watch them first. You owe me $1 million." And I was like, "Listen, I wasn't serious, man. We were just kids, you know. I don't have $1 million. Like, listen, you promised me, if you don't give me that money in a week, I'm going to kill your wife and your unborn kid and your father. I'm going to
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Okay.
He's going to do all that. I just
All
said.
right, Jesse Eisenberg is on.
So now Pat looks to the savings. He looks into his bonds and stuff like that. Doesn't have enough money. He asks his father. Oh, he can't ask his father
his father is
because he doesn't understand. His father is a lawyer.
Okay.
His father owns the firm. He could do it, but
Alright,
he
but
can't
he would
ask him
rather
because this is a
For
secret.
a stupid
He
reason.
can't tell him why
Okay.
he owes him $1 million.
Yeah.
He's not going to understand the story.
Okay.
All right. There's only one way to do it, and he's got to find the cupboard and find fake money, and then just keep copying the money
So he's got to find a store that sells fake money that looks like real money.
and find the cupboard.
And find a
The
company
fake money is not the
and
problem.
the key.
All right, you got to find the cupboard and the key.
Okay.
All right. So he goes to Am's old
Because
house.
it does work on inanimate objects.
Yeah, because he made
He
the house
needed
real.
an axe. He needed the
He made the teepee, yeah.
Yeah, it works on that stuff.
So he's gonna copy all the money. So, he goes over to Omri's old house. He remembers Omri hid it in the house, but it's all condemned now, and now it's like a trap house.
Okay, so this is a crack den, trap house,
Yeah.
meth lab, whatever
That's
it is.
now run by like a pimp.
Okay, there's a pimp.
There's a pimp drug
there's a
dealer.
pimp drug dealer boss there.
So now he goes inside and sees all these crack whores, like junkies and everything going through the hallway. And then, hold on.
So basically, you're putting Patrick through what Omri lived through with his mother.
Yeah.
Okay, with the stepfather and drug dealing and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
So now
Okay.
he goes into Omri's old room, and that's where this drug dealer, that's where his office kind of thing. That's like
Okay.
the main part. And it's like he sees the cupboard. It's like, hey, that's my friend's cupboard. Whatever. He's telling him the story. Listen, I need that cupboard. I'll give you this cupboard, but you gotta do something for me.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
what is it? Here, he's like, take a hit of this. So then now Patrick gets he tries crack for the first time, and
It opens up a whole new world for him.
yeah, now he's a junkie, and
He instantly becomes a junkie.
instantly, and he's also
This high-priced lawyer.
He's a prostitute too. He's a
Okay, so
junkie
he becomes a prostitute.
yeah.
He hooks.
He becomes like a lady boy.
Okay.
All right.
CJ.
Yeah. So
That's like.
all right. So now he's shooting up heroin, and he's like, oh, the reason why he wants to shoot up heroin, not smoke crack. Listen, I gotta know you're not a cop. You gotta
So
shoot
in
up
order
this
to
heroin.
prove he's.
Yeah. So he takes the heroin and he's like, shit, this is good. So he gets stuck on the stuff. He loves
Okay.
it. So after 3 days of just
A binge.
smoking crack, shooting up heroin, he's selling himself. He realizes that he only has 1 day left to pay Omri before his family gets murdered. So he tries to get. This is what I wrote down. He tries to get the cupboard from Pimp, but he won't give it. But
So you still won't give it to him?
he won't give it. So he punches him in the dick and
That's-
gets it. That's the only way I can think of how to get it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so he punches him in the dick. He's like, oh!
So he didn't have to do the 3 days of drugs and hooking. He
No.
could have, at the whole time, he could have just punched him in the
He
dick.
gives him like a thunder punch in the dick.
Like a Johnny Cage split.
Yeah.
And then a punch.
Like a Superman punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
Like a Superman punch.
Yeah.
So he gets it, and he gets the money too. He gets the fake money. He goes to the house, and all night he's putting in money, taking it out, and it comes
Okay.
out real. And now
So wait, he had to get $1 million in fake money?
fake money, yeah.
How's he gonna get $1 million in fake
Well,
money?
that's
with
cheap.
it?
You could do that.
How's that cheap?
I don't know. That's your.
That's
problem.
gonna cost him like $20,000 at least, $20,000 to $50,000.
Okay, he has that.
that he could have got.
Yeah.
All right, so he bought like $50,000 worth of play money to make $1 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now
Sounds logical.
Omri comes to collect it. Pat shows him the money, and he realized that they're all the same serial number. He's like, "What's going on? Like, what the hell is going on? Why are they all like, oh, you found the cupboard?" And it's like, "No, I didn't find the cupboard." So now Omri ties them up. It's like, "Where's the cupboard?" So he ties them up to the chairs, to the wife and Patrick and his wife. All right, they're tied up to chairs. Like, where is it? He torches them, hits them. So he's like, "Oh, it's upstairs." It's
They
upstairs.
finally give it up.
Yeah, it's upstairs because he was gonna like stab her in the belly or something.
Okay.
So it's upstairs. So now he goes upstairs and brings it down, and like he starts like crying because the key's there too. And it's like, oh. So he reaches in his pocket, and you don't see what he grabs out, and he puts it in the cupboard, locks it, unlocks it, opens it, and then he backs out, and Little Bear's there. He had Little Bear the whole time
He carries
in his
him around
pocket.
with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So now little bear is real again.
Yeah.
Okay, he's a real person.
Breaks down after seeing Little Bear
Okay.
and starts crying. And he's like, "I'm sorry." Hold on. Tells Little Bear he failed at life. Little Bear tells him he's sorry for not guiding him throughout his journey. And
So Little Bear sees what he's gone through,
Yeah.
kind of pain and suffering.
so now
he's been through.
Omri tells Little Bear he's sorry, and then Omri shoots himself in the mouth. All right,
Finally.
and
With a
kills
knife.
himself. All right, everyone's in shock. Patrick asks Little Bear to
Oh.
help him.
Before that, could he say like, "I'll be with you in the morning,"
Yeah,
and then he'll just kill himself?
so like, tell me we'll be together. In the
Yeah,
sunrise.
yeah.
And he's like, I will, but don't do anything stupid. And he's like, kills him.
I'll
No.
see you when the sun
No.
rises,
So-
and then he kills himself.
Like, I'll see you when the sun rises. No, you won't. And then he shoots himself.
No, you're not.
So now Patrick asks Little Bear for help to get him out of the chairs, and then the next scene is they burn Omri in the backyard while Little Bear does his little traditional Indian dance song, and then that's it. That's the end.
That's the end of the
Oh,
movie.
I did.
It's terrible.
It's the sequel to a movie that does not need a sequel.
No,
No.
I think there was a sequel book.
There was?
Yeah, I think they made a book because it was originally a book, and I think they made a sequel to the book.
Huh.
But I don't care about that. That's not what I'm about. I'm about this. This is the real truth. This is the story that needs to be heard. So, now, do you want to finish the movie or no?
No.
No, you're done.
I'm done. I'm never going to watch this again.
Yeah, I hope
no
I never
interest.
watch this again.
It's really bad. It's not bad in the... Okay, it's well made.
Yeah.
Like John said, the CGI is good. And the way that they've shot it was really well done.
Yeah.
The story wasn't horrible, but it's not a good story. There's nothing that goes on, really. It's not fun.
The kids were too old.
The movie's not fun.
No.
It's a kid's movie that's supposed
No,
to be fun.
it's-
It's not fun.
It's as boring
It's
as
just boring.
Yeah, it's as boring
This
as
is like
the mother.
this is like for kids who shopped at the Discovery store.
The most exciting part was when he put the other toys in the cupboard and they're all fighting and turned around and
Yeah.
looked at him, and then he closed it
Yeah.
and went to sleep.
It was 3
He
seconds.
He was scared.
Yeah, he was scared. He jumped up, closed it. He jumped up, went to bed. Then he got back up again, went and closed the door.
Yeah.
Opened the door. He opened the door because he closed it before.
No, he
He
just
opened it.
locked it
No, no,
and
no.
then left.
Yeah, he went back to open it so his family wouldn't think something's wrong in the morning.
Something like that.
And then he jumped back in bed because that's how big of a pussy he is.
Yeah.
That he couldn't even leave the door closed, and he couldn't have fun with the little toys that just came alive. What kid wouldn't want Darth Vader around for like 5 minutes?
I would.
Wouldn't you?
I'd
Wouldn't you
want-
make him torture the other
I would
toys?
get I would get every guy from Star Wars and make them real.
Why not?
It's like, listen, and you know what? I wouldn't even play with them. I just asked them stories. I'd be like, what happened with the 12
What would-
parts thing?
What would blow my mind is that all these toys had these lives, even though they're
Yeah,
fake characters
yeah,
like the Darth
uh-huh.
Vader and the RoboCop and all that shit. They all have lives,
Yeah.
really, and they're toys, and they're playing with them. Then I wouldn't want to play with toys anymore.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to ask the Ultimate Warrior any questions.
No.
So what do you? I want
I
Coke.
don't know.
Give me Coke.
I'll tell you after I have an 8-ball.
my problem with
Oh, sorry, hold on.
Sorry. Now my thing is with Bill Pullman. Bill Pullman, he would just get upset because he's supposed to be the president, and he would like put me back. I need to fight the aliens. Like
You don't want
no,
to get back to save his family.
No, you got-
his kid.
yeah. It's like no,
We're gonna play.
yeah. Wasn't his kid somebody?
What, the little girl?
Yeah.
In the second movie?
No, the first
No,
movie.
first movie.
Isn't it
Which
like
is
Eliza
the-
Dushku or
I
something?
think it might have
Yeah.
been Eliza Dushku.
Yeah, I think so. In the second movie, she plays. She's like a fighter. Did you ever see the second
No,
movie?
I didn't see it.
So,
No, I didn't.
So
see
okay,
it.
so in your movie, right?
Yeah.
While you're while they're burning Armory.
Yeah.
If you could this music play in the background, the Sinister soundtrack, Sinister score. This one. Could that play?
What is
More
that?
dots. From Sinister.
I haven't put it there.
It's a movie.
I never seen it.
I want this to play.
No, it's not Eliza Dushku.
You don't want this to play at all?
You want to play?
Sure not. What is?
No one's seen the movie Sinister
No.
with Ethan Hawke.
No, I have a life.
Was it good?
Yeah.
I'm watching this.
I'm watching this shit. Like maybe watch this
Okay,
shit.
Ethan Hawke is a writer,
Yeah.
and he moves into a new house.
Oh,
And he's trying to find what happened to these kids that used to live at that
Isn't
house.
Scary Man comes out of a box.
Yeah, it's really good.
Commercial.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I'm a box man.
No, it's the whole movie. It's really good. It's actually a little scary.
I want your little Indian.
That has nothing to do with that.
Can we tie them in together?
Next time.
All right, so I guess
I'm glad this is over.
I guess that's it.
I would need a better movie.
Yeah, what should it be?
Who gets the turn?
Well, I picked out this one. I think you pick out.
I picked this one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, John
Do
picked
you
out
have
the
an
next
idea?
one.
No.
All right, I guess we'll wait on it.
I'll search Netflix tonight.
Oh yeah, this movie is not available on.
No,
streaming.
No, it was hard to find.
Yeah, you even have to work.
Yeah,
find this
it was
crappy
hard
movie.
to find.
Jeez.
It wasn't worth it.
I think I'll find something on demand.
I found it illegally, and I streamed it illegally.
I walked past this people's house and they had it on, and that's why I didn't watch all of it, and that's why I only watched it in parts, is because they kept on calling the cops. And I was naked, so
it's probably gonna be the movie I'm gonna pick is probably gonna be a new movie.
could it be something with action in it?
Yeah,
Something
it's gonna be a new movie.
not where the main problem is a bird and a rat.
No, we're gonna break over 2000.
Okay.
At least gonna be 16 years
into
old.
modern times.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good movie.
All right,
I don't know. I'll pick something out.
Just keep. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys. This one was hard to do.
Yeah, it was extremely hard.
We're sorry for wasting an hour and 10 minutes of your time.
This is an hour 10 minutes.
Hour 10 minutes.
Nothing good.
Jeez, this should have been 20 minutes long.
But please rate us on iTunes if you
We'll
guys
do
can.
better. We'll do better.
Please,
We'll care about the next one.
like just for 5 minutes, put down this even bad rating. I don't give a shit. Put us a 1
You
star.
could even talk bad. No, 5 stars. But don't talk bad about it. But give us a 5 star.
Give us a 1 star. Why not?
Oh man, I don't want that 1 star review.
All
Well,
right.
the 1 star people would be like,
Give me 3 stars. You want to give it 1? Give me 3.
No. Well, people would say, how is it so bad? And then they'll listen to it.
Listen to
That's what I would do anyway.
Then you switch it up on them.
Well, I don't know about an hour bad 1 star podcast.
1
I
star.
don't know about an hour, but I would just like a 20-minute 1 star.
Yeah, no. Give us 3 stars.
We're so we're on iTunes. We're on SoundCloud. We have an Instagram account.
Yeah, we should
We
set
have-
up a website that's Tumblr or something.
We'll do a
do that
Tumblr.
soon. Get
And
that
then
going.
Whatever's the least.
We have a Twitter.
amount of work.
We're on everything. We're Fix-The-Plotcast. And thanks for listening, guys. So
Thanks.
I'm still trying to think of a sign off.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Or a fart.
All right.
Yeah, hold on, wait. I can get a fart noise, maybe.
All
The
right.
Can we get that
I say
going?
the end credits to Sinister.
Oh, then,
It's just
put
like
that on.
All right, hold on.
All right. So, thank you. Are you guys ready?
What?
I gotta
you
load
guys.
it up.
You guys gonna?
Michael's just trying to load.
I could add it in after.
Could you cut down and then add this in?
No, I'll just leave it all this.
Why
in
can't
there.
you edit?
I will edit, but it's hard.
Okay, what is that right there?
Thank you, fuckers. Have a good day.